Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is all about what you are ready to receive. So everyone's going to be different as far as what they're receiving. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. This is going to be pile number 1, okay? And this is your crystal. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. All right. How did I have that? There we go. Okay, so as always on this channel, we allow Spirit to guide us from beginning to end. So I do not pre-plan, pre-pick any decks for any piles. They are chosen in the moment by Spirit. Okay, making for a completely personalized and customized message in the moment. All right, so with that being said, I will allow you guys to meditate on your cards and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. This is all about what you are ready to receive. All right, so let's hop right into it. You guys chose the card, the taming power of the great. Self-discipline, concentration, strengthen your character from within. Self-awareness, realizing potential. Beautiful. So I definitely feel a lot of big spiritual epiphanies happening. It's like you're about to have an awakening. You're ready to have an awakening to the next level and the next depth of your spirituality. Okay? It's like a lot of hard work and effort and concentration and discipline has been paying off, and you're about to reach a deeper truth or a deeper level of your truth. All right, so now I'm just going to allow Spirit to guide me to the decks we're going to use in your reading today. And then I will shuffle, have them all out, and then we will begin your reading. Okay. Let us begin. feel a shift in the energy today. It's like things that we've been kind of waiting to happen. Now it's like movement after maybe a long time of stillness, of waiting, of, you know, having to be disciplined. I don't know if you guys have been asking, you know, what's the next level of this? It's like maybe you felt like you have more gifts, or you want like a deeper connection. You want maybe clarity. It's like, you know, you can have access to deeper truths, or to yeah, almost like a deeper and more clear access to divine wisdom. Or you may be beginning a spiritual path, maybe going on some kind of pilgrimage, a retreat, developing gifts, maybe going to some kind of school or training. Oops. Okay, we got 2 more cards that flipped out from this. 3 cards that flipped out from this. Am I taking these? Okay. He said no, but I'm definitely... These are the 3 cards that flipped out. The Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 3 of Cups. So I'm not going to ignore that, okay? It's like there's an opportunity for you to enter some kind of leadership space, or have some kind of up-leveling. Yeah, maybe, and this is you, maybe you've been training for a certain position, okay, at work, and you're finally ready. It's like you are realizing your potential. You're realizing how great you would be at this position, and so you're getting the opportunity to prove yourself. You're getting the opportunity, getting the opportunity to step into that role, into that leadership position. Okay, and there's going to be a celebration. It's like maybe this has been something you've been working towards for a long time. You've been really disciplining yourself, concentrating on this, putting in the work. Okay, very determined. You know, making yourself and your work. Whoa, holy smokes. Those just exploded out of my hand. Okay, there's a lot of explosive energy here. I'll put this over here. Alright, are we okay here? Everyone cool? Alright. Just adjust ourselves. Sorry about that. Whoa. Okay, now we're all mixed up. All right. Yeah, like I was saying with this shift of energy, it's like all of a sudden there's like action. It goes from like maybe non-movement or stillness, and, you know, having to go within, having to kind of play it small, taming the power of the great. Like, you know, putting ourselves in this kind of position where maybe we're not allowing our full potential out yet, because we're disciplining ourselves. We're making ourselves better in some way. We're concentrating, we're adjusting, we're looking within, or we're working on things behind the scenes possibly. And And then, so the energy has been very still, very inward. And so now it feels like there's a shift of like, boom, it's like, poof, everything's going and there's go, go, go. And it's a new opportunity and it's like action, action, action. That's why we had the Emperor come out. It's like all this masculine energy. Now it's like there's an opportunity to take, and then it's like action, and we like all of our energy is now needed into this new thing. Yeah, but let's see. Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to put out as many cards as I can fit, and then if I can no longer fit them, we're going to save them. Yeah, Page of Wands, the Dancer. A lot of fire, a lot of newness, okay? There's a big shift. Big shift. Okay, Five of Pentacles with worry. And the Four of Cups with luxury. I'm just going to move this a little bit. Okay. Duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. Okay. Oops. Impartiality. Eight of Pentacles with ordinariness. The Chariot with awareness. Nine of Swords with sorrow. Okay. I'm going to save these for a moment. Okay, so what I'm getting off the bat from your reading is basically so with impartiality, with duality here, this duality card talks about, with the red and the white here, they represent the masculine and the feminine, okay? In this interpretation, this is Mary Magdalene. Basically, it talks about you moving out of one way of life into another. And so it depends on whatever side you fall on, whether you fall on the more, I feel like most watching have been in more of the feminine, in more of the stillness, in more of the going within, receiving, okay? We see two people on the couch here. There's, there's milk here. It's luxury, okay? But so with impartiality, it's being in acceptance, and I think that's what you've been learning in this space of stillness, is accepting, okay? Accepting the dualistic parts of yourself, okay? Accepting all of you and doing that work, being really disciplined. But now it's time to experience the other side. So like we said, we were picking up that more masculine energy when those three cards flipped out with the Emperor, and that shift in energy that I was feeling. It's almost time to experience the other side, the more fire, the more masculine, the action. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune now is shifting so that you are able now to experience a different side of yourself and of life. Okay, so there's like a new experience coming in that might make you feel uncomfortable. All right, it's time for you to kind of get out of your comfort zone and go to the other side of the fence, basically. And it's going to help improve your day-to-day life, your everyday life. It's going to make things more colorful, more fun, more beautiful, more connected. Okay, so, and it might have to do with your work. Okay, so you might have, let's say, maybe you were even laid off. Okay, maybe you've been laid off, and with all of this time, it was for good reason. Okay, it was so that you would go within, so that you would get, you would do more of maybe more of the spiritual work. Okay, and now is going to be time for you to take action again, to go out and to make moves, to try something new, or to go towards a new experience in your job, in a new job, in a new place, in new work. And maybe it is a new spiritual exploration for some. Okay. But, and I think it's going to make you uncomfortable because I see worry and I see sorrow here. And misunderstanding. It's like, don't judge something. They're warning, they're like kind of giving you some advice here. Mary Magdalene, this is Mary Magdalene, okay? She was judged as a prostitute, okay? She was like, people call her a prostitute, but she was actually, in this, the book says she was an educated landowner, okay? So she's very misunderstood. Painted one way, and we see this person also with the red cape here. So maybe you feel misunderstood in certain ways, in how you're seen or looked at. And they want you to stop judging yourself. Stop judging yourself. And even if, okay, you've been put in a situation that has made you feel worrisome, sorrowful, stressed, you know, all of those kinds of lack, you know, all those kinds of emotions. It's time now to move into a new space, maybe financially, maybe within your work, within your mastery, within what it is you do, you focus on, your creativity, possibly. But there's a new kind of area that you're moving toward that you might need to learn in this process, okay? You might need to get uncomfortable and not judge yourself, kind of let yourself go, let yourself learn, let yourself be, okay? I just read something really, really cool, and it's popping into my head now. And it's like, humility is the most important thing to have if we want to master something. We all have to start out with being okay with looking stupid and being stupid, okay? Being inexperienced. We have to embarrass ourselves to get good at anything, right? It's like going to the gym, right? Most people will go once, they get embarrassed, and they'll never go again. But the people who can stick it out and accept that they're going to look stupid, okay? Accept the embarrassment here and there. It's okay. We all have to do it to grow, right? And so that's, I think, your guidance here is, it's okay to stop judging yourself so harshly and being like, oh, everyone's going to think of me this way, or everyone's going to look at me in these types of ways. And you have to be like impartial, and you have to accept yourself and accept other people, okay? And it's okay. Whatever people think of you, it doesn't matter what they think of you, okay? It only matters how you see yourself, okay? And so let yourself try new things, and go out there again, or be inexperienced in some way, okay? Be uncomfortable. This new shift, what you're ready to receive is experiencing some other side. So whether you've been experiencing more of the feminine, going within, or you've been really like go, 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 then this new experience coming in, what you're ready to receive is now more relaxation, slowing down, okay? More luxury, more peace. But I think most people here have been in a time of stillness, okay? Have been in a time of time out in one way or another. Maybe that's from health issues, okay? And maybe that's been financially, whether it's within work or it was in some kind of situation. Maybe you had a baby, okay? It could be a lot of different things, but it kind of made you deal with certain anxieties around lack or around health, okay? And allowed you, look at these two men. They look quite similar, but handling it very differently, right? It's almost like you had to deal with this situation, right? And at first, it really caused you a lot of pain and worry and anguish. But you've learned to find peace within the uncomfortability, okay, within this situation. So you're like, okay, cool. You know, I've been able to find my peace, but now it's like you've mastered this one area of life and you've kind of healed, right, from your lack. You've found peace in it. You've really disciplined yourself. You've strengthened your character from within, okay? And you've really gained a lot of self-awareness, okay? And so now it's time to leave the space. It's like when monks are ready, like they go into the mountains to meditate, right? And get their minds in a light place, you could say, right? But then that's not the end of it, right? Then they're told by their masters or their teachers that now they have to go out into society and live that life. And that's the true test. Okay, that is the true test of their spiritual growth and strength. Okay, it's the, you know, it's easy to stay balanced in this space, but now it's time for us to move on. Now it's time for us to expand and heighten our day-to-day, everyday awareness. We are now moving away from maybe a time of stillness, stagnancy, where things have been comfortable, but maybe not extremely, maybe we're not super productive productive, but I just mean maybe we're not doing, able to focus on what we want to focus on, or doing our work in the way that we want to, or expanding. And so, but now we're ready to expand. Now we're ready to grow our work and what it is we do and our mastery. And so we're almost leaving behind a comfort zone to make ourselves uncomfortable, but we're okay. Like, we're very accepted. We're very balanced within ourselves. We just have to continue these practices as we begin something a little uncomfortable, or a little out of our comfort zone, or a little bit new, okay, where we're learning something, or we're trying something out. We're expanding in a certain way. I hope this is resonating. Let me know in the comments if it is. I'm going to pull some more cards here. Yeah, the Fool. Here we go. We're starting a new beginning. We're having a new, taking a leap of faith in one way or another. So maybe we're moving, right, with the Chariot. Maybe we're starting a new job, or going back to work, or expanding our spiritual practice, or going on a new spiritual experience, or traveling, something along those lines. But what's happening is going to heighten your everyday life in a very peaceful, in a very lovely way that you want. Okay, so we first have to kind of get out of the comfort zone of where we've been. Although, you know, at one time this was maybe the worst thing. We never wanted this, but now we've gotten comfortable in this. Okay, and now it's time to almost switch to the masculine of the action of going off in a new direction, trying something new, getting a little uncomfortable, taking a leap. Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. The Hermit. The Four of Wands. The Chariot, you have that twice now. So definitely movement. Movement. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. Take this one. Death. And we'll save the last couple cards. Yeah, with the Hermit and the Death card, you've transformed in this time of inward. You've really done. This is like we see the imagery of like monk, and um, yeah, that type of um, sacrifice for our inner learning. We go off into the mountain. We go off into isolation, and to find new eyes, to find new sight, right? To heal ourselves from the inside out, to gain wisdom, to gain self-knowledge, to know ourselves at a deeper level. And this has really transformed you, and you've really gained everything you've needed out of this time. All right. It's like you've really blossomed. You've come such a long way. And now, oops, we got a little boobay action here. We'll use your, I don't even know if they'll catch that, but whatever. Yeah, it's like you've come so far, and you've been through so much, but you've come out on the other side. Like you went in to the depths of you, okay, and you come out stronger, and you're ready now. Okay, look at her. She's like, let's go for a swim. It's like I've come out stronger on the other side. I took the challenge of going within myself and finding the strength that I needed, and now I'm ready to blossom and bloom. It's like this time of deep feminine reflection, going in the waters, going in the depths, really learning how to receive, learning how to accept ourselves, and to see what's within us that may have brought us into certain situations, right? And maybe it didn't bring us there, but maybe whatever happened triggered us to look within, to say, oh, okay, this wasn't as stable, or this wasn't as, maybe it shook you to the core, whatever this happening was, or whatever these events were. And you've been through maybe a deep spiritual transformation through these events that happened. Okay. And that's, I feel like this might have been a long time for a lot of you guys, where it was like, I have a lot to review here. I have a lot to look at from my past, from, things that have been given to me through my parents, through school, through just life experiences that have maybe put me in difficult positions, or have, taught me things that might not be the best for me going forward. And maybe I want to expand in new ways. And maybe that means, I have to let go of old ways of being and thinking. And, this could even be like, I'm letting go of an old identity. And maybe that's attached to a job or a career. And it's like, who am I without these things? Who am I without my, if you're an athlete, let's say, and then you break your leg, and your whole life you've been known as a football player, or you've been known as a dancer, and then something happens, and now you have to figure out who you are without this identity, without this thing, right? And so that's what we've been inwardly figuring out, and taking all the layers away, and looking at, okay, how can I heal myself? How can I move forward in a positive way? And figuring out, like, dying and transforming and finding that inner strength without all of this maybe outward reliability, or outward feedback of like, this is who you are, this is who you are. Who are you when it's all taken from you, right? And that brings us to a deeply, deeply hard place, but the most transformative. And I really feel like that's what you've been going through. Okay. And you've come out on the other side now. Now you're ready. Now you're ready to go. Now you're ready to have this new beginning as this new self, the fool, the zero. I don't know who I am, right? In the best way. The fool to me is always the most enlightened, because we've come all the way to the world, to the end of the tarot, to the end of a conclusion of something, right? And now we start again. Now we're fresh, right? We've been through a lot. We've had a lot of experiences. And now we're fresh as a daisy. We're like newborns, and we're ready for a new adventure. We have fresh eyes. We have a fresh heart. We're excited, right? We're excited for the wonders because we've really transformed and let go of so much of our past and who we've been. And so what's left is everything, right? What's left is everything else. And so you're ready to receive now your new beginning, this new start, okay? And I'll tell you, you're headed towards so much abundance, financial freedom. Maybe this is you beginning your own business. Maybe that's what part of what you figured out during this time is, oh, I want to start my own business. I want to start my own non-for-profit. I want to start my own whatever it is. Okay, but you've been figuring it out. What is going to make me the most happy? What's going to make me the most free and fulfilled? And now you're able to actually go towards that and begin that and receive what is needed and necessary to have this begin. So you're ready to now receive your new beginning. You are receiving finances and support, however that's coming in. For you, I think you're going somewhere or you're starting something new. You might be physically traveling. You might just be, beginning something, but there's definite movement here. And this movement is very positive, okay? And it's finally time for you to move. It's finally time for you to start taking action, okay? To start receiving. And maybe this is bigger action. Maybe that means you buying a storefront, or that means you purchasing some kind of location, or this means you going out to vendors, or this means you buying a house somewhere, or just moving into a new place. Okay, it's you beginning it and receiving the finances, receiving the support in one way or another. The universe is like, trust me, I got you. It's coming in, okay? There's tons of it coming in here for you. There's a new start, a victory, okay? Success for you coming in. Way more stability within what you're passionate about. Celebration, okay? You're going to feel very, very celebratory with this new beginning, with this new thing. It's fresh, it's new, it's exciting, and it's very stable, and it's going to be here for you. You're going to be celebrating. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's finally here. I can't believe we're doing it, right? It's going to lead you to the people, places, and things that you need to help keep this going and running and growing, okay? This is something that is here for the long haul. And that's why you've been in that state for such a long time, because this is something really big. You're going to be able to take care of yourself with this. It's going to take care of you, and the universe wants to take care of you. Okay, it's time for you to begin building your mastery, building your business, building your thing, whatever that is. Building your dream, the thing that you've been wishing, waiting, wanting. Okay. Look at that, 6 of Wands. All right, success, guaranteed success, recognition, okay, job well done, like really success after a battle, after a long, hard go at it, okay. You are going to, look, a long, hard go at it. Look at that. It's like with all of this is all the foundational work. This is having the patience, and this is trying things, and this is, look, he's so tired. He's got 2 different shoes on. He's like, it's all of the hard foundation is now set, okay? And I think there's still more work to do. I think this is going to, you're definitely going to be busy making this happen for yourself. But I think you're welcoming in. You're like, I'm ready. You've had the patience, and now it's like, I'm ready to start the working. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to have the success and the fulfillment and begin this. And it's like, I'm good. Look, it's the same guy. You see? It's the same guy, but here he's like, and he looks kind of rattled and a kind of a mess. Here, it's like, I'm good. I'm successful now. I've done it. I've put in all of the background work. I've put in all the foundations and all of the hardest part. And now I'm sitting pretty. Now people recognize me for what I'm doing. I'm getting rewarded. I'm feeling abundant. I'm feeling myself. Okay. The unseen. Okay, let's read that one out of the book. What do we got? XX. Okay. Clairvoyant, guidance, whispers of wisdom, the spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perceptions of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near. The eternal is present. The doorway between the worlds is ajar. Yes, listen. The sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. Wow. So you receive something from yourself on a deep level. You are deeply, deeply connected. And so you can trust in what you feel. And maybe that's something very directly connected to your purpose or to what this is that you're building or what you're going to be known for. Okay, maybe you are a healer or an intuitive or a reader or something along those lines. Okay, and maybe you're expanding and growing in spiritual ways. Okay, but you are going to be recognized for something here. You are starting something and you are receiving. Okay, and you don't even see the unseen workings that are helping you, that are growing you, that are lending hands to you, okay, to help you make this a success and a reality in your life. They're like, trust us, we're working with you. We are helping you out, and we will always, even if it's unseen, you'll know, you can connect in with yourself, okay? You can feel us helping you. You can feel us guiding you. You'll know, maybe it'll be not clear for you right away, but once this happens and now you're ready to receive this success and start taking action in a new beginning, okay, all of these things that have been happening behind the scenes, okay, are going to come to the light, and you're going to know why everything happened the way it happened. Okay, it's going to be shown to you. It's going to be clear to you, you know, why you had to be so patient, or why it couldn't happen this time, why it had to be now, and why you had to go through all of these things to be here at this moment to receive this. Okay. Wow. Beautiful reading, pile one. That was your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you did. And also let me know by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, pile one. All of my love, peace. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. This is all about what you're ready to receive. So this is your pile if you chose this stone and your card. Ooh, the attraction of opposites. Seduction, temptation, magnetism, a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, sexual union. Sweet. All right, we got some love. Got some deepening of the connection. All right, so I'm going to allow Spirit to guide me to the decks we're going to use for you guys today. And then we will begin. I will get all your cards ready and out, and then we'll start. Okay. All right. Let us begin. Okay, any more? These two, oh, these. Yep. Okay. Guys are definitely having a love reading, y'all. So, I mean, I don't know if you're in a connection, if you know who this person is, but yeah, you guys are ready to receive love in your lives. Love is coming in, or deepening of your love, taking your love to the next level, to the next steps. So beautiful. Your heart is ready to receive love. All right, last deck. This is a deck I created, by the way. It's called the Matchbox Tarot. It is for sale down below. And shipping is included in that price. That's just the price there. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Ooh, we have the Knight of Cups with the Seducer. A lot of seduction. A lot of sexiness. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Matriarch. We have the Mage, it's the Magician. We have the Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, grace. Wow. The matriarch and the mother. So some of you guys are definitely getting seduced, having a lovely, passionate night. It's going to turn you into a mother, some of you guys. And if you're not open to that idea, please be careful. Okay. We have Quest. Okay. This also reminds me of the Divine Mother looking here, like Mary. Okay. Release. Five of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune again. Big, big shifts happening in your lives. Okay. All right. I'm going to read these first. Then we will take more. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see you guys. It's like you have so much love to give and so much compassion. And so you're either ready to bring that into a connection, or you and this connection are ready to expand within that love. All right. And I do see here with the Seducer and with Release and with the Five of Swords here, it's time to move away from, especially if you're single, move away from the kind of, what's the word I want to use? Like frivolous dating, okay? Like, just, you know, kind of people who are, they stick around for a little bit, and then they leave. Okay, it's time for this cycle to end. But it's also time, what's ending now is you not getting the love back that you deserve, and being, you know, just kind of having these idiots, or and I don't mean that just in a male sense. I mean that in everybody's sense, okay? Whatever, you know, person you're attracted to. It's like, it's time for these kind of whatevers, one night stands to be finished. And it's time to release, especially, okay, now I'm talking to those who are in a relationship and not, okay, both actually. Releasing the past, releasing the even if this was our partner, okay, even at times they were complete morons, okay, because even in the beginning, we can all be morons, okay, and we all make mistakes, and it's time to release the past. It's time to release the fear or the happenings that may have happened with certain people or with this certain person, okay, and when we were both young or stupid, and maybe we didn't act our best, or we didn't act out of the highest love. Okay, if you are in a relationship and this is this person, you're different people now. Okay, and it's time to release all these past experiences, all these past loves, all these past people who were just, you know, who are not the one, and not the right one. And, you know, it's time for us to completely walk away from the past, and completely walk away and say, you know, enough's enough. I'm over this. I'm over these, you know, these 1 or 2 dates. I'm over this guy, my first boyfriend, who messed me up, who really hurt me, or my first girlfriend who really hurt me, okay, or my current lover, my current person who hurt me in the beginning, and it's time for us to release that. Okay, it's time to let go and let the past die. It's time for us to cut all these people out, or cut the all this behavior out, because it's like we're maturing now. We're matured. We have the matriarch. We have the divine mother. We have, this quest, this kind lady here. Change. We have two wheels of fortune. Okay, it is time for change. It is time for us to move on and up. Okay, out of this these types of behaviors. Look how different these are. It's like I'm ready for a family, or I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to have real dinners and not just drinks. Okay, I'm ready to, I'm ready to move in, or I'm ready to get married, or I'm ready to have children, or I'm just ready for a more committed, settled relationship where we meet each other's parents and we can grow old together. I'm ready for my soulmate. Okay, you are meeting your soulmate. You're meeting your opposite, your other, if you have not already. And if you are in this already, you guys are coming into deeper union together, okay? Because you're ready, and it's like you're different, they're different. Yeah, it's like you've come to such a deeper place within yourself and within your love, or within each other, okay, that it's like this world is just no longer attractive to me anymore, or it's not even like I'm totally turning away, and I'm so ready to just end this whole cycle of my life, or end all of these I'm ready to walk away even from the memories, even from having to revisit the graves, right? I don't want to revisit the graves anymore. I want to cut the graves out. I want to walk away from anyone who took advantage, or any of that old behavior. And maybe this was you. Maybe you were really rotten to certain people. And it's like, I'm different now, and I want different now. And it's like, it's a maturing energy. I'm ready to mature into the deeper levels of love, into connecting to the real one, or connecting into the depths of love in a more spiritual sense, in a deeper sense, in a more grounded sense, in a longer reliable sense, right? I'm ready for that. I'm no longer even willing to. I'm over this. I'm so over this. And you are ready, okay? Because you have been releasing, and you have been letting go, and it's walking away. Two wheels of fortune, dude. You're ready, okay? This is big change happening in your life. It's major change. You're coming into a whole new, different area of experience within love, okay? That you haven't experienced before, or a depth you have not experienced or reached before. Okay, there's new music about to be made. There is new creation, okay, about to be made here. A new song that you've never heard. Okay, you and this person are going to create a life, create a creation, okay, that has never been seen, never been heard, never been experienced. You have never experienced, and it's going to be beautiful. There's a new quest, a new pathway to walk along, okay, and it's like. You're just so ready. You've matured to the point that you're ready to do this. You're ready to be this person. You're ready to be this for someone else. You're ready to take this on, or to experience life going forward in this new, more whole and balanced sense. Okay? You are receiving grace because you're ready to nurture something in the way that it needs, in the way that it can make it healthy and grow and mature and be beautiful and be balanced. Okay, we've grown up out of this, like get one over on each other, or you hurt me, so I'll hurt you, or just this kind of frivolousness. That's kind of the word that keeps coming into my head, like immaturity. Really, it's immaturity. I'm over it. You've matured past this, and You're a different person now. You're ready for different things. You want different things. Okay. And now you're receiving different things, deeper things, more true, more reliable, more here and grounded in the here and now. And for the long term, for the rest of our lives, day in and day out. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready to commit to that. I'm ready to, do the hard work, or I'm ready to deepen and challenge myself in new ways. I'm ready to make a new creation. I'm ready to try out a different song, right? Okay. 3 of Pentacles, guidance, ready to build in a new way. We're being guided. Yeah, exactly. We are the world. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Building, okay? Building in the physical. Building something real, reliable, expansive, okay? We are ready now to start building our future, building our family, building the life that we want, building ourselves and together our lives in a foundational way, okay, that is really going to be long lasting. And maybe we're going to help many people within that, okay? Maybe we also work together in some certain ways, or you're just the space that you create, creates a family and it supports a lot of people. There's just something here where it's like, we're just ready for the next, we're starting to build the foundations now of something long lasting and true in our lives. Something very, very, like super comfortable, super here and foundational and just solid. Integration, temperance. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of the cards out before I talk here. Yeah, 4 of Wands, participation. Okay, we are marriage. Okay, celebration, a lot of celebration coming up. Okay, you guys might be getting married, some of you. There's a celebration or maybe a baby shower. Or it's just like you and finding your person. It's you and your girlfriends being like, oh my God, I found them. Like, or you and your boyfriends. Do boys call each other boyfriends? Being like, yo, she's amazing. It's like, it's that. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I found them. They're amazing. This is the person I'm going to build my life with. This is the person, that are going to be here for me. They're my person. They're my soulmate, right? And I'm ready to take on these new challenges. I'm ready to, really settle down. I'm ready to build life in a more concrete and mature way, right? I'm just ready for the next steps. 8 of Cups. Oyster. The Heart. Look at that. 2 people in a friggin' canoe. That is cute. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of... Oh, okay. 2 things it reminds me of. I just got Heart of the Ocean, okay, because I just watched Titanic recently, okay? So you're finding your heart in the ocean. You're finding that gem, the jewel, the heart of the ocean, the oyster, the pearl, okay? The gem. You're ready. You're ready, okay? You're ready for your heart. The nest. You're ready to build a nest, the love nest, okay? It's here. All right, you're ready for this. And this also reminds me of The Notebook, when he takes her out on the pond with all the swans. It's so cute. Okay? Yeah, Heart of the Ocean. Your gem, the rare love, the once in a lifetime love. The, be here for you day in and day out, forever. Right? Love you forever. Aww. Lost in space, needing direction. Okay. And dances on one foot, balancing act. Interesting. 369. Love that number. It's the number of all creation. Okay. Holding the world. We are the world, needing direction. You felt lost in space. this person helps you feel found, okay? Like, I no longer feel lost. I no longer feel like I'm alone and I'm just wandering this earth, you know, or in maybe in your even coupling, whatever's happening now is making you feel found, making you're finding your peace in the world. You're finding your own little piece on the planet that's yours, that's both of yours. That's, you know, this is my person and this is our space and this is us and we have a peace and this is our, we're comfortable, we're building, you know, this is who we are. Like, it's very, very grounded when before you felt lost in ways, like you were wandering, traveling. And maybe you get to travel now with someone else, right? There are wings here. It's like there might be movement. There might be movement to another part of the world, okay? This might be before you meet for some or after you meet for some, okay? And maybe this is you and your partner moving somewhere. We have the 8 of Cups, okay? Moving somewhere to settle down, okay? And you guys coming together creates balance, okay? It creates balance finally, where you're yeah, you feel more capable, you feel more nimble, okay? You feel here, you feel found, you feel finally like you're not so lost, you're not wandering alone, you're not, you know, being blown from, you know, place to, like a tumbleweed, you know what I mean? It's like we're here together and we're nesting, we have a nest, we have a home, we have a place. And maybe that's just each other, right? That person always feels like home, right? So you're finding your home, and maybe it is a physical home. Maybe that's the next step, right? But, and for those who are single, it's like you're ready to find your home in this person, okay? It's like, and maybe at first they're hidden. It's like, it's an oyster. At first it doesn't look like much on the outside, and you crack it open, it's beautiful pearl, it's this depth, and you see, you know, all of the things that had to go in, like we talk about the irritants of the sand that creates the pearl, and you know, that's what has created you. And then this person, the balancing act, integration, temperance, you guys are the perfect match. You're the perfect balance to each other. You're the perfect mirror, and you come together and you create perfect balance in your life, and you're going to create a beautiful balanced life and world. Oh my gosh, a celebration of life, a celebration of your love. Okay, it's going to be so beautiful. Celebration. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It's like, yeah, wow. And it's going to be different for everybody, right? But it's some are getting married, some are buying a house, some are having children. It's the next level of this love, and some are just meeting. Okay, you're being guided further. You're being guided towards this thing. But it's here. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay and last. And it's here to bring you to your place in the world. It's here to bring you into your balance, or deeper into each other. It's here to finally reflect back to you your love, and maybe, you know, all of the things that you guys have gone through as a couple together, the irritants, right? Have now it's now the pearl is about to be revealed to you. The gift after, you know, having to go through so many irritants together, right? So many lessons and growth. Okay. It's like, wow, all that was so worth it, because we finally made it out of the shit. We finally made it out of the hardest part. And now we're in such stability, such groundedness together. Now we're able to actually build in a beautiful way, in a real way, that nothing can rock this. This is a stable foundation. Nothing can throw us off now. We've really gone through it, right? We've really been, it's test and tried and true, okay? And others of you, you are moving towards celebration. You are moving into the meeting, okay? The unlocking the oyster, finding the pearl, finding your person, okay? And nesting up real quick, I'd say, for sure, okay? Moving into and building really quickly if you have not already met this person. Starting to build right away. But wherever you're being guided to, even if you haven't met this person yet, where you're going, okay, you will meet them. You will meet them. You're being guided to go somewhere. for a reason. Okay, let's say if you know about a trip coming up and you're like, I don't know, you're being guided to go there, okay, because you're other, you may meet them, or it's at least going to be a path into which leads you to them, but you are ready for this, okay? You are ready to receive this. The Hagalaz rune. Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You're finally going to hold, and we had the Queen. Queen of Pentacles is right here. And look, and then we have the balance. We have the masculine and the feminine, okay? You are finally ready to meet your other, okay? Your mirror, your person that you can rely upon. Stability, someone who's going to be here day in and day out for you, okay? This life is going to be stable. The life you're creating, the next level of this is going to be here for you day in and day out, okay? You can hold it, you can taste it, you can have it every day, okay? It's something, you guys are a very, very balanced, stable couple, okay? Who are just going to keep growing in your love and deepening in that love. And you've come out of a time of deep transformation, okay? This is, Hagalaz talks about, like, really, it's really being like born by fire. Like, it's really having to go through it and struggle and feel the burn, feel the sting of certain situations, whether that's being without love or being in a karmic relationship in which you guys have really had to grow through each other, okay? And this doesn't mean that you're going to have to do this. Everyone's path is different. Sometimes you go through the hardest times alone. Other times you meet this person and then you go through these really hard times. It just depends on your soul's path. But either way, the message is the same. There's been a lot of hard transformations and hard truths and hard realizations and difficult experiences that we've had to go through. But it was all worth it to bring us here, okay? To bring us together in this way, in this depth, okay? In this love, and feel so safe now, and feel so balanced and heard and found, okay? We feel found. We feel stable finally. We feel like we have our person, our home, our peace, okay? And you'll never feel lost again, and you'll never be searching again. You'll just be so satisfied, and we can just, now we have it, and now we can build. Now we can, just grow in the beautiful ways that we want to grow. And there's a lot of celebration coming up for you. Pile number 2, so that's beautiful and exciting, and I'm super, super excited for you. Yes, enjoy this love, enjoy this life. It's going to be beautiful. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you did. Also, let me know in the comments by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. You can also book a energy healing with me. Otherwise, pile 2, I will see you in the next reading. All right, all of my love. Excuse me. Peace. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is what you are ready to receive. So let's get right in. This was your stone. You actually got 3 cards, so you're ready to receive quite a lot, I imagine. Let's take a look. Ooh, look at this. Pushing upward. Steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. Beautiful. Resoluteness, determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, inner resolve, integrity, a test of character, self-examination. And darkening of the light, maintain a low profile, look inward first, caution and moderation, difficulties, self-protection, subdue your brilliance. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to allow Spirit to guide me to the decks we're going to use in your reading today. I will then shuffle all of the cards, and then we will begin. Okay. I feel like you've darkening of the light, mushrooms, and then this character. It reminds me very much of like hermit energy. Like you have been really, like all of this work has been happening underground, like within, maybe behind the scenes, without bringing it to the light yet. It's like you've had to do a lot of soul searching, or you've had to be super determined and disciplined within yourself and within this project, or within this, whatever this desire is. I imagine it's some kind of goal or project or something, because we have steady progress, gaining confidence, promotion, receiving recognition. So it's almost as though all the work you've been putting in behind the scenes in the dark is now coming up, is now starting to be seen. And what you're ready to receive is recognition, is success. Maybe, yeah, promotion. It's an up-leveling. It's like you were tested of your resoluteness, of how much you wanted this. How much were you willing maybe to sacrifice, or, you know, how much time were you willing to put in without seeing any results or seeing any success, or not much anyways. Very little, maybe. I think it's time for you to come out of the darkness into the light. This is a Matchbox Tarot, by the way. This is a deck that I created. It is for sale down below. And the price, it includes shipping. Okay, just to let you know. It was made using vintage Matchbox images. Are we taking these? No. Is that all? Okay, that's all. Deck. Alrighty, let's get into it, guys. All right, we'll just flip this one over. We have the vow. Okay. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords with the Painter. We have the Hierophant. Three of Pentacles with the Works. We have Death. Nine of Pentacles with Gain. Yeah. Instinct. Four of Wands. Maybe we can fit one more. Tower. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to save these. I'm going to take a look. Wow, the amount of cool synchronicities in your reading are pretty neat. Here with the Hierophant and the Vow, that's what I was feeling. There might have been more than one thing, and it's going to resonate for some, maybe not for everyone, but we have the Vow. Look at the dove. You have the dove here. With the Hierophant, if there's a card to represent a vow, would be the Hierophant. A commitment. Okay. Commitment of the heart. A promise. It's like you've been forced to subdue your brilliance, to work behind the scenes for a while. Because maybe where you've been, whether this be a job or environment, in general, people around you, whatever it was, they don't accept what you do or how you think or certain aspects of what you're passionate about. Okay, so it's almost as though you've had to kind of do your work in isolation or without like behind the scenes, like doing it without, you know, a lot of recognition or just and maybe this has all just been preparation work. This has all been you trying to do something, to put it out there. Okay, and it's been very much a lot of work, but not a lot of eyes have been seeing it. And we do see a little bit of push up here, so maybe it's been starting. Okay, but you are now ready for more recognition. You're now ready to come out of the darkness into the light. You see the light shining in this window. We're coming out of the darkness, out of the unknown, out of people not knowing us or not seeing our work or not knowing us for something. Now we are about to have a big light shone on us. We are about to step into the light, into the limelight, into the known. We are about to gain in a big way, okay? Financially, this is in with something that you're working on, something. Nine of Pentacles usually is my like self-made card. It's like a business owner or someone who works for themselves, like a painter, for example. But someone who is self-made, they have done the work, they have built the business or built the foundation, set it up so that they can live very comfortably. It's also a card of like financial freedom, luxury. Okay. It's the vow, the commitment. You've committed to yourself, to this thing. Okay. And now the promise of is being fulfilled to you. The promise of life and of the universe. Okay. Because basically what you've been doing is building a solid foundation. You've been building in the underground. You've been building, something. You've been building all the foundation underneath. It's like you've been building the parking garage. Now it's time for you to come out into the light and build the rest of the building. Okay, that's actually going to be seen and lived in and appreciated and loved. Okay. And the tower here is to say that this had to happen, okay, so that you wouldn't build something with shaky foundation, built on something unstable. We put you here so that you would build something very, very stable and firm, okay? And so basically anything that wasn't solid or stable had to go or had to fall away. And that's why you kind of had to subdue your brilliance. That's why you had to kind of go within or do things on your own time, do things under, being kind of hidden in one way or another, not being able to fully express yourself in all situations or show off your work in maybe many situations, or, maybe social media, you kind of chilled on posting. I don't know. There's something there, but it was so that something more solid could be built. Okay. And I also can't help, because I did say in the beginning, I picked up that there were more than one possible thing that you are receiving. And so this could also be reflecting in your relationship as well. I mean, I cannot ignore the vow, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands. You could also be moving into a time of marriage, whether that is, for some, that's going to be, the next level of your commitment with someone. And maybe that's a business partner with some. And maybe that's, you having more success allows you guys to get married or take your relationship to the next level, deepen in a commitment, strengthen your commitment, put some even more solid foundations down in your life. Okay. Not just in your business or in your thing, but also within the physical world. It's like your success that is now building and growing and gaining is now going to allow you in your personal life to settle down, to receive more stable foundations as well. And so anything that isn't stable is going to start falling away. And it was all here so that we would build something of great value, of great stability, not something that would fall apart. Okay. Not something that was built on sand or whatever. Okay. It's like you really did follow your instincts. You were guided by those who came before you, or by your higher self, by your guides. Okay. This is very interesting. This reminded me of a movie I just watched called The Call of the Wild. Okay, it's with Harrison Ford, and it's a dog. It's about a movie about a dog, basically. And he was a very spoiled dog, lived with his master in a very luxurious way of life. But then he gets taken away and he becomes like a sled dog. But during this whole thing, and at first he looks at it like a big, like, this is the worst thing ever, this is uncomfortable. But in the uncomfortability, okay, being put outside of his comfort zone in a very maybe strange or foreign environment that he's used to, okay, he went from like California to Alaska, right? So he discovered his true power in that, and became the leader of the sled very quickly, okay, and actually followed, and this wolf would show up to him. It was like a spirit wolf, okay, would show up to him, saying, like, telling him, guiding him, Okay, this is who you truly are. This is, where you're meant to be, and you are a leader. You are honorable. And he just kept proving himself over and over again. And in the end, I don't want to ruin this movie for you guys. I hope I'm not, but I can't help it. I have to say what I'm seeing, okay? But in the end, he ends up living with the wolves. Like, he realizes his instinct, his true power, was not being just, someone's house dog, even though he was still a loyal companion to people who helped him. He realized his true environment, or his true place, okay, was with the wolves. So maybe that is something that you've come to realize, that maybe there's certain environments that you're not meant to be in, okay, that you, through this whole situation, and through coming to your inner strength and really finding that within yourself, within an uncomfortable situation, you have realized yourself in your true power, and just how much you can hold and gain, and the amount of changes that you have made inside and out. It's like your heart has changed. Who you are has totally transformed. Your values have changed. Your principles have changed. What you want has changed. And so you really have changed. And so it's like I really feel like a promise has been made to you, that, that you made it through. And so now the universe, God, is being good on his promise and saying, you know what, I'm bringing you to a better place, or I'm bringing you success, and I'm bringing you to people who are going to be, more committed to you, or stand by you. Okay. I really feel there's a bunch of things here. Like, I just feel like there's more commitment and deeper connection, or a better connection, better connections, okay, a community. And also, it's like your commitment to yourself has now allowed you to gain more financial freedom and luxury and success. So super cool. Let's continue. Ace of Wands. This is the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. See, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So not just physical success, emotional success coming together. Four of Pentacles, Stingray, King of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Hermit, and Two of Cups again. You have it twice. Friendliness, Two of Cups. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there for now, and we'll get the rest in a second. I want to read Stingray out of the book quickly. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Okay, that's what we were talking about with the dog story. That's why Spirit had me bring it up. It's going into some uncomfortable situation, but for our highest good, for their growth, to find out, who we truly are, what we're made of. It's like time to come out of the comfort zone, which might be underground, which might be, in this unknown, that, or in the darkness where we've been doing all the work behind the scenes, and maybe coming out as a star, being known and shining is uncomfortable for us, okay? Pressure from family and friends make this decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. When in balance, eager, wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others, quits. To bring it to balance, move through the discomfort. Okay, so yeah, you might be going through a lot of change. And like with that story, maybe a lot of you guys are moving, or you're experiencing success and stardom, or just being well known, and that's going to be uncomfortable. That's what you're receiving. Okay, there is a new beginning here. Yeah, there is. It's like you're finding a key that is going to lead to more stability. Okay, you're finally starting some kind of new beginning that is slow and steady, building your physical world and expanding your physical world. But also, it's expanding in your dream and in your healing. And it's like you're ready now. You're ready to come out into the light, into the stars. Okay, it's like all of this time laying the foundation was ultimately for this. Okay, and now it's time to come out of the foundation setting and into the bloom, into the blossom, into the light, into the being known, or having success, or being seen, our work being seen, us being seen. Okay, and so there is a switch. It's like you do have something very unique and very special, and that's going to bring you a lot of success. Okay, it's going to bring you into union with those who vibe with you, with something, a desire that you've had on your heart for a long time. Okay, something a lot stable. That might even be a relationship for some. These could be soul groups. This could just be, if this is your career, your success, it's bringing you a lot more stability within your life, within your career, but also within your relationship. Okay. Let's see. Two of Cups, yeah, twice. It is, yeah. It's like you're ready now to become anew. You're ready now. It's like you've come into union. Yeah, the vow together. You're ready now to come together with, it's like unionizing not just the spiritual but the physical as well. It's like bringing these two aspects together to make life more comfortable and more stable. You have really, really made yourself, you've really done so much work within yourself. You've really healed. You've overcome so much. Mission impossible, right? You have learned so much about yourself and about life, and patience and planning, and slow and steady, and just working consistently and reliably, and showing up for yourself day in and day out. You've really shown a true test of character and a resoluteness in yourself, in showing up for yourself, and in what it is you want, what it is you desire to come into union with, to magnetize towards you. Okay, it's like you've been through so much, you've failed, you have really you've really overcome in many, many ways. And so now it's like, I think you get to hold more than one aspect of this desire. So it's like you get a beautiful, maybe committed relationship. You get a committed, solid business or project or career, right? And it's like, and these things are going to affect so many other areas of life. Okay, it's like you're really growing now and expanding into a different area of life where it might be uncomfortable. Okay, we see kind of the spine again here. It's like all the chakras are lined up. It's almost like an awakening, a new awakening, like the Kundalini rising. It's like you're kind of ready to go into the next phase of your spiritual growth, which is being, seen, or your work being seen. Yeah, experiencing something new, which is uncomfortable at first, right? We're totally out of our comfort zone. But this is the very thing that's going to allow us to grow into even deeper of who we are, and uncover deeper lessons, uncover parts of ourselves that we didn't even know were there. Okay, we have to be challenged now in new ways to see, oh my gosh, wow, I didn't know I could take this on. I didn't know I could even, live this life, or I didn't know this was part of who I am. I didn't know this was here. And so you get to experience yourself in a new way, right? It's almost like we're experiencing a new color of ourselves that we didn't know was there. And so we might be challenged now to take on something new, or to advance into something new that is going to really prove to ourselves, wow, I didn't know I could master this. I didn't know I was, I had it in me, honestly. It's like another notch in our belt that's happening. It's a new evolution of who we are. Will be uncovered within this new phase. The star, you have the star twice, okay? Yeah, you guys are definitely going to be known for something, okay? There is a wish, but it feels peaceful. You feel at peace, okay? It's like it's been a long time coming, and it's like you can have this wish, or you can have, be seen and still have your peace, still keep the peace, okay? If that's something you're worried about, it's just going to deepen you into your spiritual growth and wisdom and self. Justice. Ace of Swords. So you got two aces. You have relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Get that portal of light coming to pick you up. It's like, beam me up, Scotty. And new birth, guarded vigilantly. Yeah. So you might be a little guarded of this new thing, but you are about to, there's new growth here. You are growing in new ways. You are about to maybe be taken into a new portal of experience. Okay. This is saying, relax, go into it. It's new. Okay. It's a new experience. It's going to help you transform and grow in the ways that are now needed and necessary for your soul. Look at this. It's like you've become a master. You've gained new tools, and now it's time to take on, you're getting a reward, a major wish. But now it's time to use this new tool to move to the next level and to take on new challenges. Okay. I'm going to read this one out of the book for you guys before we go. It says, Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of the level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us. More quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not of potential, but of manifestation of the great big cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second-guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution, where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle and right timing. You are a part of, not apart from, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not yet awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows, and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Wow. Amazing. You are being taken up into a higher level of reality, new birth. Okay? We have to protect this new birth, this new creation that is happening. Okay, it's like we are the guardian of something very special that is now ready to be birthed. We are being challenged in new ways. Okay, we are the protector, or the person, okay, that holds the tool, holds the wisdom, okay, that is now ready to begin something new, that is now ready to take on this new challenge, this new responsibility. We see growth everywhere, new growth. It's popping up all over the place. So we are ready now to grow in new and beautiful ways, okay, that is going to heal us deeper, that is going to be a real wish fulfillment, that is part of our higher guiding light, our higher purpose on this planet, okay? And maybe that does mean being known in some way. But either way, you are coming into union with something that is divine and divinely guided. And all you have to do is trust and move and flow with Mother Nature and with life and where it wants to take you and grow you. Okay, so wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading, beautiful energy. I'm super excited for you guys. This is, oh my gosh, so big. Okay, so you're ready for this now. You're ready to move on, and enjoy it. And yeah, love it. Yeah, let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know if you vibed with this. I also just noticed King of Swords and Queen of Swords. So definitely divine counterparts. Two of Cups. So you could be doing this with someone else for sure. We have 2 stars. So you guys, 2 Ace of Wands. There's 2s all over your reading. Justice with Balance. There's 2, there might be 2 of you going through this together, the vow. And you know, you guys can lean on each other going through this, but you're ready. You're ready to take this on. Okay. Yeah. Amazing, amazing reading. Okay, so yeah, thank you again. Please give me a thumbs up if you resonated with this reading, if you felt it. And subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation or book an energy healing with me, you can do so down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading, pile 3. All of my love. Peace.